Hello, welcome to today's stream. We're going to be starting off pretty much right away, and actually, one thing I did forget is to hop into the Discord voice chat, just in case our viewer, Mr. Hollerin, wants to join voice chat, because he is approved to do so, because I have made sure he is trustworthy like that, so he can do that, which is cool. Perhaps if you're watching this now, you'll get the opportunity to do that too. Oh, my friend Mr. Tactical has now joined my Discord server. Sweet! He's a good friend. Okay. Perfect. I'll have to give Mr. Tactical rolls later. Alrighty. And... ta-da-da! Very nice. So, I was about to make the thumbnail for the video today, and then I realized, wait a minute. What is this vehicle down here in the garage? And I looked at the stats for it, and I'm like, this looks like it's better than the one we've been working on. So, like, this is one we've been working on recently. There's also this one. They're geared slightly different, if I recall. Pretty much the biggest difference, though, is the two motors at the front. See, this one doesn't have it, and this one does. You would expect that to make it faster, but actually, though it has a higher top speed, it accelerates a little bit slower, which is weird. Although I think it's because past a certain point, it kind of adds drag. So you can see this guy, it starts at like 1400, goes to like about 1600, and just stays about roughly 1500 till about here. This one starts at only 1000, then climbs to 1600 and stays at 1600 till about the same point, which is quite different because it's like it drops off a little bit earlier on the one, but that same one you don't have the same low power, so it's quite an interesting little thing there. And I should actually make sure I have that visible. Perfect. And the YouTube chat. Hey! What is... Hello? Can I recommend a game? Yes, you can recommend a game. I would... It might be something we would be interested in. So, worth looking into. You can always suggest a game. Obviously, I won't be reviewing it on stream, but I will write it down and check in later. Hello, Hisjar. Very nice to see you as well. Alright, so, one thing I did notice about this also while making the thumbnail is this car isn't technically possible. Where's my UI? There it is. So, you notice it does that. How it approved this, I got absolutely no clue. Like, how did we get here? You know what we can do, though? We can make it follow the rules of physics. And we can force it to be logical. What's the connection points on this? Oh. That is literally the exact piece I need. I'm not gonna lie, that was easier to find than expected. Huh. That was easy. Now I just need a longer piece here. 7? Yes. And that does the exact same thing. We're still having weird... whatever that's all about. Oh, those aren't even connected. Why? They should be connected. Anyway. Okay. Well, generally speaking, because of the nature of this channel, we don't like to do first-person shooters. There is, like, exception for, like, paintball games and stuff like that. I would consider something like that. But anything where it's direct... human-on-human combat is just a no for this channel. So. But thank you for the suggestion. It's always good to get suggestions. Alright, next thing I want to do with this thing is our center of mass is rather high too. And we can improve that if we just swap to the other suspension like we did on the other vehicle. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to need to remove these brakes as well, aren't I? Yeah. Alright. So we go to engine. Whoa. Oh, I'm in creative mode. Ha. Whoops. That's fine. We know what we got. It's not human-to-human combat. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into it a bit later then. And see what exactly it is. Because if it's not a human-to-human combat, but it is first-person shooter, that sometimes can be interesting. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you suggesting stuff. It's always good to have suggestions, so. Wait. Seasonal? Oh, I've never seen those before. That's funny. I guess we'll just do these tires. Yeah, I like that. That's good. What was that supposed to be connected into? Like, okay. I guess it's supposed to be connected into this, wasn't it? But even if that's the case, and we need to shrink this down now. Which is easy enough to do. Just swap to the 3s. Yeah, it's very nice. And then we can just go highlight. Shuffle it down, please. Oh, that's not down. That's down. Alright, so that has collision issues. So... okay, delete that, delete that. Oh, I did again. Very nice. Yeah, I will write that down for later. We'll take a look at it. We'll see if it can match for the channel. But for the most part, this channel is vehicle building games, so there's a good chance it's not going to be a match, but, you know. I'll write it down. It is worth writing down. Take a look at it. That's an interesting electric motor. Hmm. Where are... There's the bars. I'm like, where are they? Like, wait a minute. So I should just be able to stick a wheel on. And the brakes. I need the brakes too. 5,000 certs of brakes. It's funny how they don't actually give you infinite parts. They're just like, yeah, we'll limit you to 5,000. So it's practically infinite. But not actually. Kind of funny. Dum, 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 dum. Very nice. All right. So theoretically, this thing should be a zoom now. I do want to add a little more downforce to the back. So we had to get rid of some. Huh. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what to do. Do that. That. There we go. Yeah, this will work. And now I can add specials. Yes. This guy, right? Yeah, there we go. Oops. Right there. Perfect. And I think we'll need more downforce to get better handling out of this thing. Elsewise, we got this thing down packed here. Probably more in the middle especially. Which might be easier said than done. What's our center mass look like? I don't think it'll show us the top-down center mass. Oh, it does. It's a little left. More than I like. Alright, well, that's not too shabby, though. Like, I guess the alternative is, instead of having this here, I could have it over there. Something like this. You know, instead of that, though, we go like this. Add a threesome. Perfect. And then one of these guys. Move that out of the way for a second. Delete that. And add a 3-bar. Yeah, that balances our weight a lot better. So I like that better. That is good. So I'm curious. Okay, I'm going to analyze it. And I'm going to do it this. So we got... what? You're telling me I had double the torque by putting it on the other end of the same bar? I don't think it makes much sense how it does calculations in this game sometimes. Not gonna lie, I'm a little confused. So you're telling me that by having it over here instead, that somehow is... Why is that better? What? So Studio is not receiving enough data. Okay, well, I'll check on YouTube Studio just to double check. But, should be good, probably. Probably. Oh, speaking of which, I need to turn off this widget on my homepage here. Oh, whoops. Why am I logged into this account? It's the wrong account. Why did it default to that account? I'm on this user. Should default to the other one on this user. I don't know. So I'm gonna check my live stream here. Just double check everything's functioning correctly. It should be. Well, that's loading up. So what if we do this and then use the shorter bar? I don't know. What does that do? That is the exact same power curve. Okay. Why does disconnecting the motor help so much? There's just something fancy about disconnecting the motor that just gives us an enormous amount of power. I'm not sure if I understand it. No, I don't understand it. There's no not sure about it. I just straight up don't understand it. But, oh, this is gonna need some tweaking as well. Well, it's all working on YouTube, so that's good. I will... I just don't think it's receiving enough data, but it's a perfectly smooth stream by the look of it on YouTube, so... Actually, I didn't look that close, but it looked like it was smooth in the glimpses that I was glimpsing. You guys can tell me if it looks bad, I guess. And... then I shall know. So, if I do this on the inside instead of on the outside... I can do this. Yep. That's a little weird, but sure. We'll use a 3 long here. And then... oop, 2 long here. That's still beneficial. I don't think there's a part that's better for that. I think there might be. What are you? Deco winglet. Hey, Rizzo! Very nice to see ya. Yeah, it is your first time catching one of my streams, isn't it? That's very nice. It is kind of like Lego Technic, yeah. So this game is called Screwdrivers, and the building system, you just said it's like Lego Technic. I think it's a really fun game, because you get to build all these shifting mechanisms and just race the vehicle afterwards. It's quite a lot of fun. So I personally enjoy it quite a lot. And I think this car is looking about ready, I dare say. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. So, you know what? I'm gonna get no, because that doesn't really help anything, does it? Well, unless I stick a tiny gear on this guy, and then a tiny gear on here. Oh wait, I need a 3 long here. Nope, I need it. Whoops, daisy. No, come back. Go back. Whoa, nice 3 is what I meant. Stick that in there. Now I put the tiny guy here. Now we can stick... Wait, but then what happens if... Won't the gear just fall off? No, the gear just follows it. Ah, well, that doesn't work, does it? Because you can't do that the same way. How have I been? I have been doing pretty good. Nothing too fancy or nothing too shabby either. Just grooving, honestly. Just so. So we recently discovered that for some reason disconnecting the motor in this game when you're shifting, like one of the electric motors, seems to have a very positive effect on the RPM for whatever reason. Okay, wait. No, let's put this guy back. I don't think I could fit this kind of motor there. You know what I can do, though? Forget all this ridiculous stuff. Let's just do a small motor. Yeah, one of these guys. And put a capacitor on it. There we go. I'm overcomplicating things. Okay, how's that comparison? There's no way it has that much power. That's gotta be a bug in the calculations. I mean, we could try it. We could see. Yeah, because its horsepower is still tiny. Right. Alright, well, main menu, we'll go into career mode. Make sure I purchase any parts I need. Why am I talking like a Western? I don't know. Funny accent. And I guess, like, there's no way this is gonna... There's no way this is gonna have that kind of acceleration. It's gotta be lying to us, right? I have no steering. I forgot to enable the steering. It definitely pulls, though. For sure. Well, let's enable steering. There we go. Give that a shot. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting. Oh, I'm on manual shifting mode. Hold on. Oh, nope. That's the wrong button. I meant to hit the settings button, not the silly... Settings. Turn that off, please. Apply. Back. Restart. Okay, try this one more time. Now we got us. This will be interesting. No, it's really not. Oh my gosh, I'm going too fast. Woo! This thing's got way more top speed, that's for sure. That was a terrible line. Woo. Yeah, the torque curve calculations are just bugged when it comes to disconnecting motors for some reason. It doesn't actually give us that power. No way. Because, like, otherwise we'd be zooming past him. 9 seconds behind gold, okay. Alright, go back to garage. If that's the case, we will get rid of the weird gimmick. And we'll get rid of you. And you. And I do think we can use more downforce still. Which we can connect right there. Yeah, outfit. Specials, downforce. Beautiful. And I will swap to the other tires because I do think that'll help us out still. Not engine. Why am I in creative mode again? What? When did that happen? Oh. That's handy. Interesting. Very interesting. That's some heavy weights. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, tires. Yeah, kinda need tires, please. Tires. Q. E. There we go. I think it's under mechanical. There we go. Small tires or the big tires? I don't know. I like the low clearance of the small ones for sure. The way the game calculates the gear physics when it's in the builder is a little weird. But it works. I'm gonna select this whole thing. We're gonna paint it. What color are we gonna paint it? Whoops, not in the ground, please. Actually, that brown doesn't look bad. But what colors do we got? Ooh, we should do red. Yeah, we haven't done a red car in a while. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the main menu because apparently I'm not in career mode still. Career. Yes, yeah, collect campaign. Career. We're gonna go here. With a red zoom zoom car. Apparently we're missing a part. Or two. Alright. Well, what happened there? I deleted something. Oh. That would probably be the problem. Okay, try that again. It probably just didn't have all the parts. And now that we do have purchased the parts, then it should just work, right? Right? Is that how this works? Or do I actually need to fix something? There might be actually something broken. Oh, there's actually something broken. Okay, hold on. Oh, front's trying to flip over on us here. So, what's going on? Oh, we're missing a pin. Problem solved. Yeah, we theoretically only need it on one side. So. Oh, wait. I saw a waste part. You don't need to be there. Anything else I should clean up while I'm in here? I mean, you're really not doing all that much, to be honest, so... Might as well shrink this down too, because it's not doing anything more than holding that in place. That's good. Okay, now we should be good. Whoa. Okay. We have too much downforce at the front now. It's a very fine balance to actually get that steering to not oversteer. Like in numbers, this car is significantly better than that one. In practicality, whoa! Well, oh my! Wait, restart. Is that the new ghost time? Is there a new ghost? Like, I see my ghosts. Does this other one? No, those are both my ghosts. Okay, I don't know. That's a good corner. Oh. I need a touch more ground force in the back. Just a touch. Not much, but a touch. Not much, but a touch. That kind of rhymes. Kind of rhymes. So if I get rid of these guys and I go like this, I guess I could do two of these too. That works. Turns tight. It's very, very threshold. Very loud to hear me that clear though. Okay. Yeah, the Lego games are pretty fun. Very loud to hear you clear that, or that clear, by the way. Okay, are you saying my mic's a bit loud? It does look a bit loud, doesn't it? It does look like it's capping. Why is it turned up to -2? Don't I normally have it like -5? There we go. Actually, you know what? Oh, I know what it is. I normally have a compressor on it. I forgot to set the compressor back up ever since I swapped to Linux. Alright, well, that's fine. I will do that later, but for now, we'll just turn it down a little itty bitty bit. And yeah. Give us another shot. I think we can beat that gold time. Especially if that front car is is the gold time? I don't think it is. Man. Not too bad, if anything. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. If it is a little bit... If it is a little loud or something, you'll just let me know. It's good to know that sort of stuff. Yeah, this thing has the capability. I just need to master it. A different camera about this as well. Whoa. What is the best camera for this anyway? So we have that camera. This camera. I think near camera is probably good. Oh. I'll figure out which camera mode I like best. That was a good corner. Wow! Okay. It's very sensitive to oversteer, but then it's also easy enough to pull out of an oversteer that it's still better in my opinion. It's a weird sort of in-between. Oh, see, like, I lost so much speed there. Oh, hilarious. We definitely can get a better time here. I'm not sure if it's worth trying to get a significantly better time right now. But I do kind of feel like I want to get a better time. Oh, that's why I haven't been brake too hard. That's actually, it's kind of interesting how much you can really pull into the turn when you brake. I think it's just a touch too sensitive. It's so close to being just right. Whoa. That corner's weird. I don't know what it is about that corner, but it's kind of weird. So I get analyze here. If I take off one of these motors, yeah, it's got that weird little bug, but so if I take off one of these motors, whoops-a-daisy, still want to keep editing, please. Analyze. Is it gonna show me previous since I did the wonky thing? Okay, it only is helping for that first bit. Interesting. That is something, though. I'm surprised it's not helping at the higher RPMs at all. Like, it just cuts off. Here's an idea. What if, instead of connecting the electric motor directly, oh yeah, we unlocked this thing too. Oh yes, I need to buy that. So what's the best way to connect this thing? Okay. Also, what kind of RPM 4,000 versus 3,000? Okay, so it's the RPM is pretty similar, and its weight is 100 kilograms versus 30. So is this like 3 times more powerful too? It's more than 3 times. Okay, so it is better by a good substantial amount. So if I go with a 5 here. Not sure if there's a good way to connect it, but... Oh yeah, that's going through the motors too. Like, I don't know what the best way to connect this thing is the weird part. Because I could connect it there, but then the gear's in the way. Unless I use like a 4 long, and then it really sticks out. Why is it not? There we go. You know what we could do? Keep it to the 2. This will affect our center mass quite a bit though, so I'm not sure if I'm on the right trail. There we go. And then copy it. Oh, it went exactly where I wanted it. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta stick a 3 in there. And then the engine. I don't know if this will fit. Oh well. It would be ideal if we had a gear ratio that was... Because, like, okay, what's the RPM on these motors? Yeah, 5,000 versus the 3,000, right? Oh, so it's still 4,000. That's still better. But I would like it to be a big gear going to medium gear for this engine instead, but I don't know if that's really possible for what we're trying to do. Because either we can go a medium to a small. Okay, I got an idea. Let's say if I move this out by 1. I guess I could just do the same here too. No, he's not. And it's still going through all the motors? Yep. And I could do a big gear. Yeah. Now the question is, how do I mount this thing down? Its mount holes are not very practical for sure. think there's a beam for what I'm trying to do. I probably don't have it unlocked yet. Alright. Hmm. Questions. Okay, instead of attaching it like that, what if I do it like that, and then it works. I can get the pin in there. There we go. And X. What do you mean they're not connected? Oh. Okay, I don't know why you're saying that's not connected. Oh, you're saying it's gonna collide with the motor, though. Okay, that's not gonna work. Well, unless we go like this guy here and that guy there. Oh, right. No, but that's still driving that part. You can't do that. Oh. Whoops. Actually, is it just gonna show the exact same stats? Probably, because I just clicked it. Yeah, we can't fit the big motor in there. Oh. Right? It's very much a puzzle. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Because then... Oh, no, but I still can't fit it in there, can I? Well, unless I do some weird... Oh, that's not gonna work. Because then it's touching that thing. Like, I don't think we could just... Oh, maybe it does fit. Fine. Make me do it the hard way. Selected. I'm selecting that too. Just this guy, please. Actually, that's not bad. and connect this guy out here. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Looks like a Christmas car at this point because I accidentally swapped to green at some point. Alright, let's go back to red. Also, do a calculation here. Now that's real power gains, not fake power gains. Center of mass is a little higher now. That's interesting how it upped to this part. Like, this part's still the same. Probably because the turbo kicks in, and so it's not helping for the turboed bits, and then all of a sudden starts helping over here again. And then it doesn't help at the higher RPM because that's beyond what I can do. Weird. But it's weird that it starts helping here again. That's not what I'd expect to happen. What is this? Oh. Rules. Apparently we're breaking all the calculation rules for... So it's like, it's not gonna be accurate. Well, okay. That's fine, I guess. I do want to give it a test shot, see how it drives. We'll see. I have a hunch its handling is going to be much worse, but who knows? We've added a good amount of weight, and it's a bit high. It's also... well. That ain't right. What did we do? Oh, I see. Try that. That should work much better. Into a corner. It's just better. Oh, I missed it. No. Yeah, I know it can't work at all, ripping itself apart. Actually managed to move the center of mass to a more useful position. Whoa. And then I do that. That's a way better corner. I made a lot of ground there. until then. What? Okay, that was not efficient. Man, that gold time is crazy. Car's got higher top speed, and it is noticeable. Oh, we're 6 seconds behind gold. That's crazy. That felt like a really good corner. Oh, I messed that up so bad. Man, I was like head to head with myself the whole way there. Interesting. Okay, what's on the tech tree that'd be useful to us? Let's see if we can unlock this thing. Only electric engines. Car weighing at least. Bronze in rapid rally. Okay, bronze in rapid rally with only electric. So let's go career here. Oh wait, I need to change my car. Vehicle. Go to the electric one here. And I'm gonna modify it. We're gonna add electric power of the new variety. So instead of all these guys, I need to... That's fine. Alright, well, I need to get rid of this. Engines. I'm gonna want a second one of these, I'm sure. For this task, at least. So I'm curious, if I... this guy in there, grab our engine. I can't stick it like that. Oh, and there's space for gears too. That's actually great. So that means I can... stick it there. And then stick another one. Oh wait, nope. It needs to be a 3 long. 3 long? Oh. I see the problem with my design here. Because now if I was to... oops. Oh, I did click it right. Fine. If I was to do this... and then... can we still make this work? Maybe. Hold on. We might be able to. It'll be tricky. Whoops. It'll be tricky, but I think we might be able to get this to work. What we're going to need is a pin and a pin. Oh, not that. There. And a gear there. Gear there. And a 3 here. And a pin gear there. And then oh, wait a second. That's an easier way to do it. And then I just need to attach these guys, which I can do. That's surprising that it's a 4, actually. I wasn't expecting that. There, that should be pretty quick. Give me a calculation here. Current. Hey. That's actually not bad. Like, legit, that's pretty shabby. Or, not too shabby. I'm pretty shabby. That's kind of the opposite. It's got to be green. We got to paint it. We got to paint it green. Hold on. We're going to go... Whoops. So I change the color first. Which kind of green? Leaf green. Yeah. It's an electric vehicle, you know. It's better for the environment. Well, that's debatable. So I've heard. Alright, wait, tech tree. Which one was it again? Need to do the bronze in rapid rally or double 8. So I need rapid rally. Probably gonna be on this page. Double 8 also is an option. Oh, I forgot. It shows you all these things you could earn. Zap drive. We could earn a zap drive? This one we can unlock even more. Wait. How do we get that suspension piece thing? While we're at it. Whatever it is. Oh, there's all sorts of new things in here. Whoa. Oh, it's beta parts. It is. Wait, what's this one? Stepper motor. Oh. Did I break? Oh, it's a skateboard wheel. That's funny. Where's that thing I'm looking at for trying to unlock? Gotta be heavy, okay. Minimum acceleration. And heavy. Climb the hill. Oh, this guy. There it is. Oh, this is easy then. Yes. We're gonna win. Watch us win. That's not gonna work. I think we're missing a pin. Just one. Why wasn't it doing that before? I don't know. But, should be easy enough to fix. Problem solved, theoretically. Right? It's gotta be. Because I'm not quite sure where I was bending, but that should... Ooh, my stream rate is a little low. That's better. An electric vehicle is actually... That's a decent power. Oh, this higher range is struggles though. It's fine. Maybe. Okay, get a tire for these. That thing handled so badly because of its air mass was so high. At the time, I didn't realize that was such a big issue. I'm noticing I should have modified the other one because the other one already had better acceleration out of the gate. Anyway, that's fine. Nice. 16 seconds ahead of gold. Leaf. I guess that makes sense. Electric vehicle, you know. Easy peasy. Now we just unlocked a lot of stuff. Nice. That's pretty much the same, but I think you could put capacitors on it as the benefit, right? That one mounts interesting. Oh, interesting. It's actually a lower power motor. It's just got different mounting. And the exhaust. Just looks cool. Alright. What happens if you put an exhaust on an electric vehicle? So I'm gonna modify this thing. And we're gonna go engines. Yes. Capacitors. I need one more capacitor, please. So how does that make a difference? Not enormous, but it actually is, it's something, for sure. So I'm gonna duplicate this thing. First off, we need this guy. Oops, close. Oops. Why'd you go up there? Why'd you go there, mister? There you go. So if I do this and then add a second one. And then I do what I did on the other one where I just go like, oh, no, I need the twos. And pop some gears in there. Oh, this one actually has even better mounting now. Because I can just pop it right like that. And that's a 4? I believe that's a 4. Nope, it's 3. Uh, 4 or 5? 4. And grab some capacitors. Oh, lovely. Make sure we paint it red. Whoops. Red. Sweet. Oh, here, actually, I should... Oh, with that said, that was the previous design we had loaded in, right? So let's go back. Okay, this guy, E. Calculate it on this one. There you go. Okay. Current. Okay, so yeah, the 2 motors is better. Not enormously, but makes a difference. Enough of a difference that I think it's worth trying it. Wait, what? This one. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna give that race a shot again. I do think we can get gold. It's just, we're so close, right? This might be all we need. Definitely lose some handling, that's for sure. The gain in speed though was ridiculous. Hey, we're still not over. Okay. I don't know what just happened there, but I think the audio engine for the computer just entirely crashed and then it restarted, but of course the programs didn't restart with it. So I need to restart all the audio programs now. Whoops-a-daisy. At least you can hear me now. Obviously my VTube character is not animating my mouth anymore. I need to restart that as well. Okay. Chill piano. New playlist. I guess I'll disconnect from Discord as well. Restart Discord. Because Discord also is having issues. I assume. If everything else is, I can't see why Discord wouldn't be. But yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened. I don't know what happened there. Supposedly you can hear me, right? Yep, you can hear me. That's good. Alright. Almost got everything back up and running. That was the weirdest thing I've seen so far. I'm gonna close VTube Studio and then reopen it. And hopefully we'll get our animation back by doing so. Boop. Bye-bye, VTube Studio. Whoops. I missed the close button, didn't I? Nope, I did hit it. It's just freezing as it closes. Just force quit the app, please. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I was in a voice chat by left. That is true, Discord. Thank you. Alright, reopen VTube Studio. We almost got everything back up and running. I don't know what happened there. That's a new one. Okay. VTube Studio should relaunch itself now. There we go. Minimize the little menu open. There we go. Okay. I think we got everything back up and running. That was the weirdest bug I've ever seen. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I forgot you can't actually minimize it. You gotta half minimize it where you just like click off of it and it goes behind other tabs. If you actually minimize it, then it disappears. Because I don't have a game capture enable, I was just using window capture. Yeah, that thing definitely turns faster. So I'm curious, if I take a little bit of weight, or a little bit of the downforce off the back, I wonder if that would help or not. Okay, I'm gonna go to building here. I really don't think that's the solution. I think this is just worse for a handling course. But it should be better for a top speed course. Not by a significant margin, though. Oh, sweet, I can take that off. It's too bad it's so high up, though. We're going small to big. I could do it there. If I did it here instead. Well, sorta. Mounting it would be a pain. Sorta. You know what, here. Undo all these changes. just get rid of that, and we'll save it like this. And we're gonna go back to this guy again. And I realized, hold on. Instead of having that up here, we can have it back here. Yeah, I like where this idea is going. You have to get rid of this, I think. That get drag? Oh, for sure it will. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's do some of those orientations. Anyway, that's the orientation we want. Now we're gonna go a 2 block there, and then a 3 or 4. I guess we could do a 4. No reason we can't do a 4. Now we're gonna stick that guy in there. And that shifts our center of mass back too. I'm not sure if I like that or don't. We'll see how it drives. I should have copied the other version before, or made a copy of the other version before I did this. But anyway, this should have the exact same effect. Yeah, it should. Oh, the power curve is actually slightly different. Weird. It's so funny. Alright. Twitch chat. Yes, you're still working. Okay. That's good. Ah! That's not gonna work. Hold on, these wings aren't attached. I need the 2 block. I guess if I make this one longer, I could add more downforce in the back, but I don't think I need it. Too much downforce in the back does weird stuff. Not as much as too much downforce in the front, though. Oh, wait. So what exactly is happening? Oh, I see. That side is hinging instead of being attached. Okay, go to building. So now that I have that, I guess that makes sense. I can't just like click on it to. When you highlight, it highlights as an X-ray. I don't want to highlight as X-ray though. I just want to, just this part, please. Because I don't think there's a way to. What did I highlight? Way too much. All right. Oh, I know. If I highlight right here. Nope. Here. Yeah, there we go. So now if I shuffle this one back, that'll fix that rotation, but then we have an issue up here. But no, that's all taken care of by that, so theoretically that's not an issue. Whoops. Theoretically don't need that. Okay, try this again. Funny, that went straight to third gear. That's how much tire smoke we had. Whoa. I have so much weight in the back. Yeah, that extra weight in the back is noticeable. That's weird. Weird for sure. Okay, let's keep driving. Yeah, it's like the front is dragging the rear end around now. The problem is it still oversteers so much. So I don't think that really is all that handy having it way back there, because sure, it's aesthetically practical, but physically, not really. Oops. Back to vehicle, back to editing. And I guess we'll just undo till we... No, we can't undo. It's not gonna let us. Fine. You know what we'll do? Back. Duplicate this guy. Rename this guy. Rear motor. Confirm. Then this guy. We're gonna go top. Top. Motor. Then this guy, we're gonna go single top. We're gonna edit the single top one. And we're just gonna remove the second guy because it's just, we lose so much agility by doing it this way. Should I delete this here? I could probably rotate it and lower our center mass. Yeah. Not significant, but it's a bit. I don't know if this will fit. Oh, it does fit. Look at that. Alright. Back to career. You gotta do this one more time. It's hard to move on from it when it's not a gold, I have to admit. This thing drives, it just handles really well. Something about that. Only a single motor on top there. Still gets the power, but it's not too much weight on top. I'm not ahead of my personal best. That's my personal best ahead of me. Excuse me. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna continue though. We're gonna go back to garage and we're gonna continue to a different level. We're gonna do this one. I'm surprised I didn't collide with anything there. Whoa! That dip in the road completely made me lose traction. Whoa. I did not see that coming. We're tire squealing all the way up to 100 kilometers an hour. That's crazy. That corner is weird. Oh, I can. It's so easy to oversteer on this one, on this course, because of these bank corners. Eight, 4, 5. What are these numbers? 7. I'm pretty sure this thing only has 4 gears. I don't know where it's getting these numbers. It seems to be easy to get right though, so I don't know. So twitchy. I need to restart. You know what? Go to garage. I'm gonna try a different vehicle. I'm gonna try what's our handle? I don't want a handling focused one. I just want a speed focused one. So actually this one might be good for this. Because it doesn't turn quite as easy, which actually is what we want. The horsepower difference between this is insane. But that's the electric one, so that makes sense. I think for this course, this might actually be a better vehicle. Acceleration, a little higher too. 60. Let's go with the 61. This one I think will be a much better suited car for this because it's more stable speeds. Also works within the threshold of the tire better, so. Not that the other one's a bad car, it's just they have their specialties, right? This is definitely much more the kind of track this car is specialized for. Oh, that dip really gets me still. It's like it doesn't steer and then it just goes. Shortcut! Need to do that. Yeah, this one, the tail doesn't whip out the same way. Which actually makes... Yeah, well, except there. What? That's a weird way to respawn. Probably still getting bronze. Yeah. Yeah, the one car is much more focused on agility, where you can throw its weight around. This one's a lot more focused on straight line performance, but doesn't quite have the same top speed, which is interesting. I don't think that was the most efficient way to take that corner, but it works. And not wipe out this time. Yep, we did. Two seconds over bronze. Not too shabby. Ooh. Not a gold time, but not a bad time. So I'm curious, if we try the other one that's like this, are we gonna get a better or worse time? It's worth trying. It does have better low acceleration. Did I put the big tires on this one? Feels like it. Oh, whoops. This feels feels like the other tires. Alright, this is the racing tires. That's gonna make a difference. This is a racing track, so that one will be an advantage. Except when we're off-road, but shouldn't be most of the time. Tires made the difference there. Oh no, it is catching on this area. That's interesting. So I think this one has better low acceleration, but worse top speed. Or worse high speeds. It's interesting. It's got better acceleration, but worse top or worse high speed. I think the tires actually make a difference on how well you can do the off-road stuff too. Interesting. I do want to try. This one's gonna handle terribly. This one could handle pretty well. I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Oh my. It just handles so weird comparatively. It allows you to kick it out the way the other one doesn't. The other one's more stable for sure. But this one's got kind of a more dynamic to it, if you know what I mean. Sometimes in a bad way, sometimes in a good way. Definitely gaining on this area. What happened to the backspace? Isn't backspace supposed to restart me last checkpoint? Alright. DX turn road? That one's so much later, it accelerates faster, which is interesting. It also handles better. Like, the handling is evident. And that's without question. This one accelerates harder in the highs, not necessarily in the lows. And then this area just shines. Stuck. Oh, we're not. Well, either way, that was ended the run. Only if I could get these motors down a bit more. Without chucking all that weight in the back. Man. Maybe if there's a happy happy middle ground. Because all that weight so high up makes a huge impact on our handling. Wait a minute. How did I not see that before? I mean, we technically don't need that. I guess this would be a 2 then. There we go. That should be fully functional still. Apparently it likes the calculations better. It's kind of weird, but... Huh. Those shadows having trouble now. Shadow does not like those diagonals. Interesting. Hello, Panthera. Nice to see you today. We are right now testing this vehicle. I'm trying to see if I can optimize it a little more for handling, but with all these engines on top, it makes it rather hard to handle. But the upside is you get an enormous amount of power, and so for a track like this, it actually is still pretty good. And this thing I've designed to be able to kind of kick its rear end out, and so it can still make those corners. It's like kind of a weird balance where it can still make the corner, but not super well. So it's weird. And that one, our other vehicle you tried it with earlier, it can handle much better on this stuff, but it's also got better low-end acceleration. This one's got better high-end acceleration. Which is interesting. Also, I don't know what the years thing indicator is doing. That's entirely messed up. No. Alright, try that again, try it again. It looks like we're doing much worse, but then we get to this part, and all of a sudden the extra motor power starts shining. And it's like, oh, we're gaining quick. Yeah, and it's quite noticeable. Actually, you get ahead of her every time there, which is insane. Makes a huge difference. Woo! Ah! Oh, no, not like that handling. It's such a big difference. Okay, I'm gonna go to garage. We know that this one's better at kicking itself out. Okay, also. Yeah, that was... Okay. We didn't save a version that had the smaller engine pack, but that's fine. Bored. More grip, less acceleration, which is interesting. I think this one's got more acceleration just simply because it's got better traction. So the way it calculates it, it gets more acceleration. But then this one's actually better. Get duplicate it. We're gonna rename. We're gonna see if I can kind of do combo of the techniques here. Like, I like the gear train in this thing, that's for sure. No, I really don't think there's a good way to modify it. Like, unless we do a complete overhaul and then you're experimenting again, right? So. But we're getting to the point where you have to specialize so much that it doesn't make a huge difference. It's weird how much this thing accelerates better, but then on the straights it's worse. Is there a way I could have the acceleration, but then take these motors out when it gets to RPM? That's what I wonder. I don't think there is the thing. Which is annoying. Because we definitely have benefits to that. I don't know. The previous version of this was saying 70 on acceleration, which I don't know how that works. Okay, I'm gonna make a duplicate of this thing again. Go back to the previous version we had before, which instead of this thing, we had the little guys. I'm not sure if it really made a humongous difference, but made difference enough apparently. Yeah, it was there, wasn't it? Back to this guy, please. doesn't make a huge difference, but it's enough. Oh, actually, go back to it. And calculate the power curve on it. I am seriously curious on how this works. We definitely have a bug in the calculations because of the motor being disconnected, but 91, no way. Yeah, it does not accelerate that fast. We're making so many versions. I kind of like having versions like this, though, because you can go back to it. Now, this is a weird option because it's kind of got the agility still, but in a different way. It has a better top speed, lower acceleration. So I think this actually might be the best suited for this course if I can handle well. That was terrible. Might make up for some gap. Whoa. Try this again. Like, our acceleration's clearly worse. We make up for it with top speed. And then our handling, in some ways, is a little better, and in some ways is worse. It's weird. Whoa! Yeah, it just really just drop kicks us there. And there, too. That's weird. I wonder if we have too much downforce in the back now. Actually, we probably do. Go back to garage. And build it. Because we did add more downforce to the back. I think this version was like the best suited in general. It's weird because it's like it's got more handling but doesn't at the same time. I think it's because it gets the handling by relying on slipping, while the other one gets the handling by relying on just normal good design, but that allows this thing to turn harder, but also makes it lose control easier. Whoa. Yeah, like that. It's weird. Oh my goodness. It just kicks out. Adding weight to the back wouldn't help. Adding weight to the front might? I don't know. Might just need more weight in the front. That one already has weight in the front. Might help our acceleration too, so I don't know. How can we fix that? Okay, go to building. I'm gonna try more weight in the front. If reasonable. I'm actually not sure how to add weight to the front of this thing. It's kind of compact. Like, unless I shrink that down. That's not centered. That worked. I think we can still have the 3 here. There's no reason not to. Might make it more durable too. Not sure if the left and right side need to be connected. We'll test bench it. That's good. Let's give it a shot. We might have success with this. Oh, we get way more acceleration now. All the extra weight in the front wheels makes a difference. Whoa. That entirely changed how this drives. I was not expecting that. The rear end doesn't kick out at all anymore. Still lower, but our acceleration is huge. Handle that area much better, that's for sure. This thing's driving significantly better. Not quite right yet, but still so much better. I think we can add a more downforce to the front and back now. Whoa. Unity bounce. Oof. Yeah, we'll catch up to ourselves here. This next section. "14 seconds. What? Oh, we entirely messed up on that run. This might be our new best performing vehicle. Because it actually has the handling instead of the kickout. I took the principles of what made the handling car good and the principles of what made the acceleration car good and kind of put them into one. More mistake than the other one, that's for sure. Still needs more handling though. I'll finish this race and I'll add more handling, see how it feels. I'll make a duplicate of this thing first, because I I love how it drives. It also drives symmetrically, which the other one didn't for some reason, so... Top 23 doesn't feel too shabby, but we're still silver. Alright. Garage here. We need to make a duplicate of this thing. We're gonna rename it as... Super Speed... Reimagine. That's probably how you spell that. Spelling's not my strong suit. Hold on. What is my Ko-Fi activity looking like in YouTube control panel and stuff? I haven't actually looked at it for a minute. We currently have one viewer on Twitch. That's nice. That's nice. Very, very nice. I'm going to duplicate this guy now. We're going to see if I can add more downforce to both the front and back. I could swap that for a 3. That's a good start. I do definitely want to prioritize adding it to the back. So, will it let me do this? Actually, yes. That counts. Whoops. I kind of like the striped look, not gonna lie. I don't like that one being that color, but... if I... Whoops. I need that there, please. Yeah, that looks cool. Sweet. This thing might handle really good now. Or it's gonna be really bad. We'll see. L. Beta. Oh, we have stuff hiding behind the menu. I didn't realize there was a whole thing of DLC things over behind this menu. That's not a... There's a visual bug there. Which I'm kind of surprised there is, considering I have a standard aspect ratio screen. It's not like it's anything weird. This'll be interesting. Oh, we got more handling, that's for sure. With the extra aerodynamics, we're losing a tiny bit of speed, though. For sure. It's adding drag. So it's handling or speed, I guess. Well, maybe not. I guess it might just be how the rear ones are dragging on the ground if they are dragging. Yeah, it definitely accelerates slower. bounce for the race. That one was way worse, though. That one we're not recovering from. Okay, go to building. Hold on. Are we dragging on the ground? I have a hunch we are dragging. I have this sneaky suspicions. There we go. I'm gonna try that instead because I have a hunch. It's gonna work better. Might not drag. If it was dragging before. Hard to tell. But... well, we got our acceleration back, I think. And kept the handling. Let's go. Oh! Yep. That's gonna do it. Yeah, riding the edge like that is tricky. It's frisky. Definitely make us slower, which is interesting. But they give us so much extra traction too. Land it, land it. No. Man, those Unity bounces are bad on this car. I don't know what it is about this car, but when it catches the ground, it really catches the ground. Second behind gold is crazy. Oh, that's my second one. Oh, come on. Unity. Why? I think those weights are just touching the ground occasionally. Hold on. I might be able to fix that. I think I can fix that. We just gotta... attach them a different way. So instead of... would that work? I don't know. Can't do it like that. Okay, I'm gonna work it backwards. Work the problem backwards. I guess I'm under the assumption that they need connecting, but they might not. There you go. Whoops. X. we'll see if it actually needs... Ooh, we're getting dropped frames. Supposedly from the network? Wow, we have a lot of drop frames. 75,000 drop frames. Yikes. Docs. Stats. Alright, I already have stats open. Yeah, it's dropping frames to the network. Interesting. Man, I have never had the Wi-Fi so unreliable. How it's dropping 35% of frames to the network is beyond me. Anyway, it seems to be working most of the time. Oh yes, I was gonna... test bench. Yeah, that works. Planet hollering big. Yes, it is big. Big numbers. Oh, and it started dropping frames again. Oh, now it stopped dropping frames. Man, I don't know what's up with the Wi-Fi today, but it has been bad. Maybe I have my laptop at just kind of the wrong angle. I can see that make a difference. Because the antenna is wrapped around the screen, so theoretically, if the screen's facing the wrong way, if it's not pointing quite at the router, you wouldn't get as good of a signal. Theoretically. I've never had the greatest signal in my room. Well, some days are definitely worse than others. This definitely seems to handle the same. And I doubt it will get the same unity bounces, so... That should handle better. That made a difference for sure. By the way, Mr. Hollerin, I am on Discord theoretically. So you can join in the voice chat. Theoretically. Tell me if you can't. Because I've had weird issues today. Man. Oof, we're still dropping frames all over the place. It's like, we seem to be good for quite a while, and then we're just lose all our frames for a good couple seconds. Man, that's nasty. I don't know what the internet's doing today, but it is not happy. I do have Bluetooth turned on, apparently. I wonder if turning that off will help. Probably not significantly. It could. Second ahead of my best. Oh, we're behind gold still. I don't know what kind of color gold's using for this, but go crazy. Those gold times are just ridiculous. They're not really all that achievable. At least they don't seem to be. please. Thank you. Oh, why can't I steer left? No. There goes my time. I don't know why, but all my left steering just died on my corner. I wonder if I could take the inside of that sign. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to garage. I'm gonna do next race, I guess. First you need to defeat... Oh, yeah, Turbo Knight. Actually, I'm gonna turn off my Bluetooth, see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will. But it might make a difference to our network. Oh, pulling left. Since when? Why are we pulling left? Frame rate's great. Hehehe. We're not pulling left anymore. Okay, that was weird. Restart. Wait a second, those weights are not centered. What a building here. They're not symmetrical. That one's overlapping the wheel one. The other one's not. What's the easiest way to fix that? Need a weird connector. Maybe in here? I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's useful to me. Whatever it is. 33 kilograms versus 30. 10 horsepower. 32 horse. Oh, this is actually a better motor. I should get some of these, because they are, for a similar weight, much better. And I can put them inline, which means theoretically I might be able to slap them on the inside. Before we do that, though, we need to shuffle this guy right there. I can't do this because then I can't connect anything to it. Weird idea. That could work. A little bit roundabout, but it works. So how did these connect and how big are they? Oh, they are big. So they're harder to fit. But they got 32 horsepower instead of 10, so that's like 3 of them. If I can find a good place to put it. They're 3 wide? Man, if they're 2 wide, it'd be easier. Okay. Get test this first. And then we'll upgrade it afterwards and we'll see if it's better. Okay, ever since I turned off Bluetooth, we're sitting at 2% lost frames instead of 27%. So that's a good improvement. It makes these Monarch races so easy compared to getting gold on everything else. I was steering late for all this. Sure, off-road. Not difficult in the slightest. Whoa. E-brake on this thing is a little much. I think that's the first time I've put the e-brake on it properly. So I might just tap it. I do need to end the stream here in about 5 minutes. Unfortunately. It's fine. The fact that it still works when you lose gears like that is hilarious. But yeah, it's fine. Nothing happened. Oh, we actually hit the top of our gear range. 46 seconds ahead of the Monarch. Like, bruh, not even competition. Sixty seconds. I forgot how sharp that is. Using the mini-map for these weird hill sections so you can kind of predict it better is helpful. And hairpin right. Oh yeah. It's good. 78 seconds. Bro, we're gonna be a minute and a half ahead of this guy by the time the race is done, at least. Shatter tires. Yes. Wow. Wow. Yeah, almost a minute and a half. Ridiculous. That was even hard. Not in the slightest. But man, getting gold on these other ones. Ridiculous. I don't know why they're so hard. Alright, well, now is a good time to wrap up today's stream for the day. So let's go do that. And am I currently losing frames? I'm not at the moment. Okay. Let's go to our verse for the day. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and fire enfolding itself, and brightness was about it. And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. I realize reading this now, I forgot to include the climax of what this verse is, which is like in the next verse, and I should have included that. Anyway, you'll just have to go read it yourself, I guess. Alright, anyway, guys, that is all for today's stream. If you liked, consider liking, subscribing, or donating on the Ko-Fi. Thank you to Hollerin and Kilo Metros for donating recently. And anyway, I'll see you guys next week at around-ish 2:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anyway, you have a wonderful day, and God bless. Bye-bye.